Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
All right, everybody, good morning. Happy freaking Monday. Hope everyone is having a great freaking morning. Huge shout out to my boy Treyway. Thank you so much for the re-up. What up, dude? Thank you so much for the re-up, man. I appreciate you as always, dudes. Thank you. Good morning. I'm back, dude. Oh my gosh. I tell you this, if I told you guys I wasn't dragging my feet, I would be lying to you. Cause dude, I tell you, bro, I am sleeping schedule's all messed up, but I'm here. Good morning,
It's
Kate, for the
coming
32-month
home.
re-up.
Party
It's
face
coming
emoji.
home.
England emoji. England emoji.
Of course. Shout out to Kate. Thank you so much for the 32-month re-up. Congrats. Yeah, dude. What a game yesterday, man. That shit got me on my toes. I'm like, bro, what the heck? Yep. Mexico goes home yesterday. Got eliminated 3-2. It is what it is, but we got USA and Portugal today as well. So those are my last two teams that have some sort of
Arroba
hope.
TreywayLife
Shout out to
91
Treyway for the
donated
two.
$2. Hope everyone have great holiday 4 July.
Hope everyone had a great holiday, 4th of July. Facts. So hope everyone had a great 4th of July weekend. You know, I had an amazing 4th of July weekend. Last minute trip to Disney with my girls. And honestly, I wouldn't ask for less. I wouldn't ask for more from it. So it was great. It was a much needed vacation for me and the girls before we really lock into the wedding. Big week, chat. Big week for me. We have the food tasting this Friday, which I'm looking forward to it really heavy. Because it just, dude, it's coming up, bro. July, we're getting into mid-July here very soon. And it's gonna be really fun. So, but good morning. Before we get into anything, let me show love to the freaking chat. Cass and Nova Kane in the building. Big Ron's Kicks. What's good? Tito Kicks. Cushy Souls. The Walk in the building. What's good? Jeffrey. Good morning. Jeremy. Good morning. What up? Good Wash Detail. Chevy Rides. Good morning. Scene Lover. Good morning to you. What's good? Cushy says you didn't see any fireworks. Corey. What up, dude? Yeah, I did get a sunburn. I got a sunburn on my nose. Got a sunburn a little bit on my under my eyes. On my forehead. Did get a sunburn over the weekend for sure. Corrupt Korean in the building. Drew, Danny V, good morning. What's good? Good morning, Rap. What's going on? Adobo, The Watcher in the building. Good morning. Sonu, good morning. What's good? Morning, Rap. Good morning to you. Mike, good morning. Sean, good morning. What's good? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. How's everyone doing? AK67 in the building. Good morning. What up? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Project Baby, top of the morning, family. What up, Project Baby? What's good? How are you doing? Good morning. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. Really do appreciate you guys once again for tapping in. GG, good morning. What's good? I know it's been a little slow coming into the summer, but we got some stuff that we could definitely talk about that I have a lot of questions about. Moonlight, good morning. What up, dude? Deadly Venom, good morning. How about them results? Deadly Venom says, results for which one? 4-2 low top. What up, dude? Good morning. Jojo Dancer, good morning. Collection fam. BC Kicks in the building. What's good? Good morning to you guys. What up? Mike Konos, what up, dude? Good morning. What up, what up, what up? Happy Monday, BC Kicks. What up, man? Happy freaking Monday, chat. So what you guys, let me know. Let me fill me in real quick when it comes down to your 4th of July weekend, chat. What you guys all do? Man, I missed a lot of stuff out here in Vegas, man. It was a lot of fireworks going on out here in Vegas. All the hotels basically lit up some fireworks as you per usual. There was fireworks that got lit up out there in LA. Obviously Disneyland light up, they lit up some fireworks and stuff like that. But Jake B, what up, dude? Good morning. Monte Smith in the building. Good morning. Black Belt Chris, Lace Fresh in the building. What's happening? Good morning. Francisco, good morning. What up, dude? Good morning. Yeah, let me know how your guys' weekend went. Let me know. Kept all my fingers for sure. Yeah, yeah. Did you guys everyone has their fingers and toes? Everyone good? What's good? Gucci Rap, the sneaker addict. What up, dude? Good morning to you, my friend. This is weird watching you go live on the East Coast. Seems late, Rob the Beard says. I was being a lady killer, Cushy says. There we go. Marvel. Marv, what up, dude? Good morning. Salutes. What up, dude? Good morning. How are you, my guy? England and Norway moving on. What a World Cup, DJ says. Facts, bro. What a World Cup for sure. Raph, when's the new hats dropping? I think I'm trying to aim for the drop to be this Friday. Is what my goal is. I know I've been kind of dragging a little bit, but I finally got all the hats a couple days ago, so I was kind of waiting for everything. Buenos dias, Raph. My heart is broken, DJ says. Uh-oh. Delion, what is good? It was great. Took the family to an amusement park and watch the fireworks. There you go. DJ, go USA. England versus USA part 2, Cushy says. Yeah, we gotta get through Belgium. So I mean, we'll see how this all kind of like rolls out. So I mean, the World Cup has been very, very intense. I mean, there's a big game today. I mean, for both teams, right? I mean, USA, Belgium, and also Spain and Portugal is going to be a really, really good one. So that one is going to be a very, very interesting watch, and hopefully Portugal pulls through. Spent the 4th in Maine in a cabin with friends and family. There you go. Mexico lost, but I walked out with 2 tortas last night. Alexis Tutrill says, well, there you go. Congratulations. Sometimes, after the game, I'm sure there was some ladies out there that need some healing. You feel me? So I'm glad that all pulled off for you, Alexis. I hope all the Mexico fans are now rooting for USA. K-Way, what up? Good morning. Norway gonna knock out England easy. What do you mean? The walk says. You going for the True Blue Air Jordan 3s? Now I'm done buying sneakers for the summer. Since this wedding's coming up, so we'll see. Other countries not happy with us after White House has FIFA remove the red card. Rami says. On vacation this week, Chaka says. There you go. And then Frank says, Tutu in York is beautiful. It's coming home, my friends. Kate says, no, it's not, Kate. Unfortunately, I'm here to tell you, you are gonna get disappointed here very, very soon. But anyways, getting to sneakers real quick for the one time. I know a lot of people are, waiting for the announcement from LeBron James. He hasn't made the announcement to exactly where he's going. I'm thinking that he's gonna make a whole announcement of him retiring, going on this retirement tour, signs with either Cleveland or Miami, and then he's done. That would be my ultimate guess, but I mean, we'll see. Some Mexican fans deserve it because they did too much by going to their opponent's hotel and trying to disrupt their rest. I don't think they deserved it, man. Listen, they just used, smart tactical thinking, good strategy. You feel me? And it all paid off, but they just came short on this game. It is what it is. You feel me? England just was the better team, and that's what it is. LeBron was spotted in Cleveland, Cushy says. Frank, just wait and see. We will see, Kate says. I'm waiting for August. Trey says, oh, everyone's waiting for August, bro. We know that July is pretty slow. That's normally how it goes. If you look at this month, tomorrow we have the Air Max 95s dropping. Right, Air Max 95s dropping. We got the GT Cuts dropping tomorrow. We also have the Nike SB Zoom Tennis Classics dropping tomorrow. And then the next following day, we have the Air Force One Coastal Blue and Black. And then to end the week off, basically all you have is the Air Jordan 7 Miros. And then next week, you have the True Blues. But what the hell is this? Air Jordan 3 True Blues. Cleats. When did these load up? Bro, what the heck is going on? Sidelines were packed yesterday at Norway games before the game started. Travis, Jay-Z, DJ, Terry, Crews, Brunson, and others. Sidelines were packed. I would assume so, Rami, at a soccer game. What the heck is this, bro? Y'all gas up cleats. You might as well gas these up too. I thought cleats were more expensive, bro. But these are only $205. How are cleats $205, but the actual shoes at $230? That makes no sense. Travis cleats were more expensive than the actual sneaker. Man, this is so backwards, bro. Jordan Brand don't know what the hell they're doing, bro. Cleats are $205. I don't know. They loaded up last week and I didn't pay attention, bro. And then you also have the Jordan 1 highs. They're not dropping until August 1st. That's when you know July's dry as hell. France winning the whole thing, Lace Fresh says. I have 20 featured shoes with Nike already just didn't credit me. But I have time. Mbappe and Messi will get their bloody boots, in my opinion. Good morning, Nam. What's good, dude? Hopefully you enjoyed your 4th of July. Down to my initial signature shoe. Soccer cleats is more expensive than baseball and football cleats. I guess. Yes, I just thought, cleats in general are a lot more expensive than the actual shoe. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have this week, chat. Nothing crazy. ICE, what up, dude? Good morning. Ain't nothing crazy, you feel me? Hopefully you guys did enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Doc the Shoe for the 43-month re-up. You think True Blues will sit? Yes, Dr. Shrew. Air Jordan 3 True Blues will 100% sit, my brother. It will 100% sit. Why? Because they sat last time that they dropped. So that's why I feel like these will drop. True Blue Air Jordan 3s will sit again, especially at $230. I think these will 100% sit again. You know, these were supposed to drop on July 3rd, but it got pushed back by another week, which is fine. You know, but these are set to drop on the 18th, which I feel like more people are excited for the True Blues than the actual Miro 7s. Yeah, True Blue Air Jordan 3s drop next week Saturday, so I'm expecting what, JD Sports EA on Tuesday, Wednesday for the 3s. I wouldn't be surprised if there's no in-store EA just because the hype on the 3s are not going to be as crazy. So I'm expecting like JD Sports to do like a first come first serve, unless they're desperately wanting people to spend money to get some points to get these way under retail. But I could be wrong, right? So I'm expecting that to happen next week. Obviously next week as well, we got Mind Slides, I believe that's restocking next week as well. So I guess you got somewhat a busier week next week than this week. We had a heat wave overall all weekend. Power companies lower the power, so air conditioning wasn't working great. Weekend sucked, Rami says. There we go. Well, that sucks. Hopefully it's working now. Morning, Raph and Collection fam. Much love and respect. What up, Braveheart? Good morning to you, my friend. What up, dude? Good morning. I want True Blues, but I will wait for the sale cases. I'm sure people will definitely will, for sure. With the Miro 7s, I think it will. I think Miro 7s will sit. Unless there's like super low inventory, that's the only way. But as of right now, dude, Miro 7s are probably going to sit. From what it's looking like, I think it will. You know, just because like chat, like the shoe is already way under retail, right? Isn't it the last time we checked? Miro 7s are way under retail, so I'm assuming probably people are gonna wait until it goes even lower. Well, I mean, some sizes are. Now I'm looking at it right now. They're close to like, well, 255. Yeah, never mind. They're under retail. I think people are gonna pass on the 7s on Friday. I just don't know what the stock numbers are going to be on them. You know, I would assume like the stock numbers are somewhat like low. Is JD Sports getting these? You know, I didn't check. Hold on, let me see. JD Sports get these? Let's check this out. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me look at the sneaker releases here this week. And then now I'm looking at it. Miro 7s are not dropping this week on JD Sports. So this is only possibly what a boutique stores, sneakers app drop. Bluebird, what up? Good morning. Good morning. 255 is crazy. I know for sure. 255 is crazy. Salvador, what up, man? Good morning. Mike in the building. What's good? Never Zach down or never too much in the building. What's good? What up? Miros will sell out if dumb low. Yeah, but I don't know. Even if it's that low, like, I don't know. 255 is crazy. I think Miro 7's drop took too long to release and longer. I don't know. Like, I feel like that's why I've been saying this for the last couple years, is that Jordan Brand and Nike needs to do better on their summer drops. I feel like they definitely relied on the World Cup heavy on their drops, but like, even though like it was still very popular, like I just think they need to do a better job, like, in my personal opinion. I get it, it's summer break, they know that no one really wants to spend a lot of money, but dude, then bring out the right shoes during the summer. You feel me? Like, in my personal opinion, like the Bread 4s, I think it would perform very well even if they dropped during the summer. Like, why wait during Black Friday? They could have chose a different shoe. But I mean, that's just me. Like, I don't know. These 7s will move, maybe. I don't know, bro. I just feel like the only people that really know the Miro 7s are the only ones that have been around the sneaker game for that long. I mean, if you're dropping, you got to think about it, man. Like, I get it, you know, reach back for a lot of the older shoes that may get people excited about. But a Miro 7 is very random, right? Like, this shoe hasn't dropped since what, 08 or some shit like that, bro. Like, a lot of the new sneakerheads are not gonna know what the shit is, bro. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. The only people that will know about the sneaker is sneakerheads that will be around. Like, I get it. Like I said, like, reaching back for like the older sneakers are great too. Like, there's nothing wrong with them reaching back like this, but they have to realize, like, a lot of the new sneakerheads are not gonna know what the hell a Jordan 7 Miro is, you know? And plus, like, these are not shoes that a lot of average sneakerheads are looking for, right? Like, and the fact that they thought it was smart enough to bump it up at 255, like, I don't know. That's my opinion. You know, I think it's a great shoe. I think it's a nice shoe. I think it's top 10 sneaker of the year right now for me. But like, still, like, if you're looking at a business perspective and like trying to reach back to really help some sort of hype, this shoe is not going to do it for you, you know? So, I mean, this is not like an undefeated, right? Undefeated 4 where it's like, oh my gosh, at one point the shoe was at $40,000 and now it's like, all right, let's bring this back and get people going. Like, feel me? Like, it's not gonna help. It's really not. Especially, like I said, 255. This is like max price on this shoe should be at least 230. So, just rely on Sneakers app. Morning Rap. What up, DH? What's good, dude? What's the stock numbers for these 7s? I don't know yet. I'll find out. We'll see. I'm passing on the 7s and 3s. Miro is not for the casual or resell. This is for the OG sneakerhead collectors. Absolutely. 100%, bro. I might pass on the 7s, dude. I'm passing on every shoe that's dropping in the summer, bro. I am not buying anything until maybe like what, Brunson's maybe, but other than that, like, I'm passing on basically everything, man. So 255 is criminal because she says people will buy it though. People will pay it. You feel me? It's not like there hasn't really been anything really dropping. So I feel like a lot of people are wanting to spend some money on some sneaks, you know? So that's my opinion, man. I feel like they also should have done like what they usually do is like at least bring one SB collab. Like, what's the next SB collab other than that Air Max 95 that's dropping? Like, they've been pretty slow on like SBs. Like, the last hype SB that people were making noise about was the the butterfly one, the blue tile SBs. That was the last SB that, you know, they made a good amount of noise with. But other than that, there hasn't really been much anything that's ready to be scheduled the next couple months. Yeah, same, nothing on the radar until the Bread 4 drop. Beyond Skate Shop this month. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like no one really knows besides, you know, what dropped last time. You don't have to buy a shoe, Treyway says. Yeah, 255 is people trying to flex, Treyway says. There is an SB Dunk High collab on July 25th. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. So Nike's trying to find out how much people are willing to pay with 250 to 350 prices. Rub-a-dub says. You're not wrong, dude. Like, I agree with you, but like, it's like at the same time, it's just like I don't even think it's worth like paying 255 if the shoe's way under retail. You might as well just wait. What is that? Yo, what are those two shoes that you sent me on the right side? Rami, what the hell is that? I see the shoes on the left, but what was those two shoes on the right? I got like 30 Cactus Jack messages about FIFA collection. I feel like people weren't buying it. People are not buying that shit, low key. The only people that are really buying are huge like Travis fans, because like the Travis collection, dude, you're not even receiving that till 12 to 14 weeks, dude. There's no point. I don't know, that's my opinion. You feel me? Like I was getting those text messages all freaking weekend. I think that's a messy. Rami says he's talking about the blue one. What up, Jumpman fan? What's good, dude? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. SB's going for $68 in South Korea because she says, I think that's a messy shoe. Can we actually look at that? Let me see. Shout out my boy DJ Dougal. He went to his Shake Shack Sunday. Got the take a look at the early look of the 7s and then the 3s. And then you got these what is those, F50? What are those, bro? What are those? The Awake 6s and Space Jam 9s drop late August. Should have pushed them early August for back to school. I mean, Mike, most of schools are going back in like, what, September, early September, and then like some schools start like what, midway almost August. Like my daughter started I think on the 10th or something like that. So buy the merch and wait 4 years to wear it, because she says facts. Shake Shack is crazy. Shake Back, what is it, Shake Back Sunday at Sneaker Politics. The issues, the World Cup will be done by the time you receive the package. 100%. 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like they should have made, like for me, they should have made the jerseys like and like the clothing stuff like limited quantity. They probably would have sold faster. So I don't know, bro. I want to send you pics of the 101 made mob style says those 4 F50s are the next Bad Bunny collab. Is it really? Is that why it says BB on it? Bad Bunny? Those are terrible, if that is. Those are horrible. I'm not a big fan. I don't even know what is this, the messy shoe that Rami was saying? Because she homeless won't even want them, Frank says. Want to send you yeah, if these are like the next Bad Bunnies, yeah, I'm good, bro. Y'all could keep them. Y'all could definitely keep them. I'm not a big fan of those sneakers at all. But hey, to each their own, remember. Ghosty, what up, man? I won a pair of DS fragments last night in a buyer's giveaway on Whatnot from a sneaker store in LA. There you go. Looks like Adidas. They both definitely look like Adidas for sure. Are you copying the 7s? Scott Adam says, no, I'm gonna be passing on the 7s. Don't really need them, man. I really don't need them. Like, really don't. Shadow, what up, man? Trash, he says. I want to see something that's gonna like that hasn't really sparked my eyes, bro. Like Z Sneakerhead, he had been posting like some of the stuff like the first looks or some of the stuff that are coming up. Like nothing has really excites me right now. Like, have you guys seen the first look of the Air Jordan 13 wings that's dropping later this month on the 24th? Have you guys seen that? Like, that doesn't really excite me, bro. Oh, let me pull it up real quick. Let me see. Here it is. This is set to drop this month. First look of the 2026 Air Jordan 13 wings, currently set to release on July 24th. The box is cool. The box is cool. The colorway is not too bad, I guess. But like, I don't know. What do y'all think? Any 13 fans in there? Basically a Black Cat Air Jordan 13. Wonder what the retail is going to be on this shoe. Actually, not bad. Bird of Paradise 4s and Comic 4s. Chrome Heart 13s. That's what you mentioned like the other day, Frank. I wonder what the special thing with the Wings 13 is. They usually scratch off to something. Yeah, I'm going to grab them for sure, Drip King says. These are not terrible for sure. Like, these are not terrible. But like, I don't know. It doesn't really excite me much. I like them, but probably pass. I bet you this is going to be a $250 shoe, chat. I bet you this is $250. Retail is probably $250. Cop for me since my black hats are cooked. Rusty Lee says. I mean, can't go wrong with an all black shoe, especially on a 13. You know, 13s are very comfortable, so I don't think these are horrible. I'm on that. I like 13s, but I can't rock them. Looks like it looks bulky on me. Two Tune says dope chrome hearts. Dope chrome heart hat wrap. It's not chrome heart. It's collection fam. Bedazzle cap and gown 13s. What a story. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's nothing crazy for me. Like, it's not anything crazy for me. I don't know. This is probably going to be a pass. Dropping on July 24th. Like I said, I don't know what else is dropping this month. Besides that SB, I guess let me bring up that SB that you just brought up there, Rami. Let me see. Where'd you send it on Instagram? You sent it on IG, I'm assuming. This is the next SB high that's dropping. Not gonna lie, Jordan Brand keep going up in price. I'm gonna be out the game. John says, I think maybe resale doesn't matter anymore. No resales left in the chat, just regular sneaker. I agree with you, bro. I honestly agree with you. Like, resellers are really creeping away from sneakers until like maybe the Awake 6s come out. Right? Like, that's the next shoe that's probably gonna resell is the 6s. Like, this is where the real sneaker heads are right now. Like, here in this chat, like, what's going on, rap, what's dropping, you know? I don't think anyone's crazy on, like, a lot of resellers know that there's nothing flipping right now. I don't know, what is all my resellers at? Talk to me. What are you guys flipping right now? Other than, like, I mean, there's really nothing unless you guys are still flipping mind slides. Like, what is there? What are you guys flipping? Good morning. Inappropriate Gaming, what up? The Ben 8s resellers are on mind slides, 001s. Is that what's going on? I mean, I'm not trying to take any shots, but I'm just asking. Like, what are you guys flipping? Pokemon? Golf clubs, Jake B says. Is that what it is? Golf clubs and Pokemon, huh? They're going to start flipping burgers soon. Selling free cuddles. Finally, we can cop for retail, Braveheart says. Burger King is hiring lollipops, KGK5 says. Really, the only show I'm hyped for is the Jordan 4 London that's dropping in fall. That colorway to me is beautiful, Drip King says. I mean, this SB high is not bad. I don't really prefer highs, though. I really don't. Resell different in Indiana. Wifey on the way to pick up 30 pigs that we're about to flip. You're about to flip some pigs? Like, legit, like, the animal pigs? I'm flipping call options and losing money because she says Taylor Swift tickets. Ty, what up, Ty? Flipping tortas. What up, Tanene? The American flag instead of the sparkles on the same black. Roast pigs, yummy, because she says Nike cut out resellers by raising prices. No meat left on the bone, Medina says. You know, I don't think so. I think it's just, like I said, it's just summer. Like, literally the only thing that's really, like, flipping right now for resellers when it comes to, like, Nike stuff is literally just mind slides. That ass. Like, mind slides soon enough is gonna come out dry. Mind slides are gonna go dry, bro. There's nothing else to flip. There's just a bunch of crumbs. That's it for the summer. That's all you're getting. Do you think the Space Jam 11s will sit this year with 255 price increase? Do I think the Space Jam 11s will sit this year? I don't think Space Jams are gonna sit. I think they're still gonna sell out. I feel like there's still gonna be the demand for Space Jam 11s because they haven't dropped since 2016, and the first time in a long time since 09 they have the 23 on the back. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people coming out from the woodwork for the Space Jam 11s. Have you seen the West Side Gun Spider-Man alternative shoes? I think you're talking about the... Are you talking about that Saucony sneaker? Flipped some baby cattle months ago, and we're onto pigs now. We have a little hobby farm, so we flip to get our animals for free. Iwer Brick says, there you go. Flipping some pigs. How much are you selling a pig for, bro? A couple of 4s coming out towards the end of the month. Marcus says, I haven't seen any, bro. I haven't really seen any, to be honest. I mean, I think August is gonna be. It's gonna start to pick up a little bit. I think, you know, back to school, and then obviously the Wake 6s. I'm wondering when them J Balvin's are gonna drop too. The word is Space Jam 9s are limited. Moonlight says, anyone going for the comic 4s for their kids? Is the 1 million stock true on the Space Jam 11s? 1 million? Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Space Jam sitting like buddy, Bob also says. I do like bacon, Jake B says. Pigs go for $200 to $400. Dunk highs look pretty cool. I mean, they're okay. I mean, nothing crazy unless you're not a Dunk High fan. You know, obviously SB fans are going to be a fan of these, but I'm not crazy on SB highs in general. I don't really like that patent leather on the top. kind of throws it off a bit. They should have just kind of kept it like this, like yellow color, or just kind of left it matte. But those ones are okay. What shoes did you pack on their trip? Dude, I wore Air Max 95s, the neon colorway, and then I brought my Mind Slides and then my Rejuvenates. That's literally what I packed. I just wore my Air Max 95s for the most part at Disney, so they were comfortable. My feet weren't hurting. I mean, your feet eventually hurts whenever you're walking all day, but like other than that, like it was fine. Like it was good. Dude, we were there at Disney. We got there around 10, didn't get back to the hotel till 7:30. We skipped on the fireworks, bro. Like, we were kind of thinking about it. We're like, if we stayed for the fireworks didn't start till 9:35. And then getting back to the hotel was going to be a hassle because we would have to wait for a shuttle to get back. And I mean, who knows how long that was going to take. So we just kind of like, we went back, which was smart anyways, because Riley was exhausted. We had the girls like just play in the swimming pool for like a couple hours, and then like we got dinner and we just crashed, bro. I don't think I went to bed until like midnight. So it was pretty late, but like, dude, Riley was already falling asleep at the dinner table. Like she was like doing this. Like right after the swimming pool. Like she was out, bro. She was tired. So, but it was cool overall. It was a great weekend. Glad that we were able to we walked the entire Disney park. We didn't go to California Adventures. Maybe next time we will. But we did get to what's it called? Go around the entire park, which was fun. So, we enjoyed it for sure. Sabrina SBs trading you Jordan 1 Alaskas for a pig. Do you think this price tag? No, I don't think. I mean, maybe. If the price tag is $255 for the Space Jam 11s, I think that's gonna stop. I think it's low key gonna stop some people, but most part, I don't think it's gonna stop people from buying the shoe. Glad you guys had fun. Yeah, we had a really, really good time, dude. We really did. We definitely took advantage of the entire time we were at the park. Didn't realize we walked the entire park, bro. Like we were looking at the map. We're like, holy smokes, we literally walked the entire park. And like it wasn't as busy as I thought it was gonna be. Like there was still a lot of people, but like I would say, like, dude, the wait times for a lot of the rides were like average was between 20 to 30 minutes. So it wasn't like terrible. You feel me? And plus, like the sun was only peeking out a couple times on Saturday, which was fine because like every time when the sun came out, like I was burning. That's why I got a sunburn, bro, on my face a little bit. So if you time it right, you can see fireworks from the ride home. We watched them from the Skyliners. Ty says, yeah, I know it was cool. Like I'm sure the fireworks are always cool at Disney. But it was just more so like we were there for a long time, man. Like we were there all freaking day. So Ralph, you missed out. Then fireworks are fire. Deadly Venom says, yeah, I know, but I just know that it was more so for the wifey, but she didn't really care too much just because the girls were really, really tired. So people are going to have Christmas money when the Space Jams drop. Absolutely. If people were paying $350 to almost $400 for like the Gamma Blue 11s last year and at the aftermarket, people are going to be desperately wanting to pay like $255 for retail. Tell you, people are going to be outside for Space Jams. The 11s might still sell out because people naturally like to spend more money during the holiday season. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people are paying like $300 to $350 to almost $400 for Gamma Blue 11s, people will absolutely pay $255. And I think Jordan Brand knows that. It's like, yo, like, let's just go ahead and bump up the price. Like, we've seen the aftermarket of how many people were like folding and paying the price for Space Jam 11s in the aftermarket. They're absolutely going to be bumping up the price. So it doesn't really surprise me that they do bump up the price to $255. Is it stupid? Absolutely. But is it smart for Jordan Brand and Nike to do? Yes. Because they don't really care too much about like what the resale is going to be. Like, I mean, you might as well make an extra, a couple $1 million to bump up the price by $20. I mean, way more than freaking $1 million. But prices are crazy. Yeah, we're in definitely different times. I think the thing is like about sneakers, we haven't really seen sneakers. This, I guess it is, you know, history repeats itself, and like we're on a whole circle with sneakers, but like I don't know, like this is this is very interesting to see how like prices are dramatically going up for sure. Like dead ass, like chat. Like that's what I'm saying with the Miro 7s. Like at $255 is insane. Like really think about it. Like they're just putting up prices just to see if it works at this point. This is when most are going for below retail prior to release. This will crash Nike, Scott G says. Yeah, in a sense though too, is like, think about this, man. Like I said, like everyone should know that retailers are the ones selling all their pairs on StockX and Go. You know, like bumping up the price, like, okay, well, if we bump up the price to $255, let's mark these shoes at $220. We'll still sell it, and people are gonna, you know, bite on the prices because like we're the ones selling it on StockX, because we know that we can't move it at $255. Let's drop it at $220, and people will bite on the prices. They'll come directly from the retailers. Think about it that way, man. A lot of people know what StockX and Goat app is. Like nowadays, people just wait until the shoe's under retail and they think they're getting a better deal. But really, in reality, the real prices on the shoes probably at $230, $220. So, let's see. Seems like when you okay, hold on. Is my mic good, chat? JP saying here it might be my stream, but mic feed audio might kind of pitchy. Seems like when you go further away, right, then the closer might make sense. Might want to check mic settings. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, Jake. Is my mic good, chat? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Is my mic okay? Doesn't sound scratchy, doesn't sound anything. Let me know, chat. Let me know if my mic sounds decent, please. Am I good? Mic is Gucci? Okay. Okay, because Jake was like saying that there was a possibility that it could be maybe a stream or just my mic. I don't know. I just want to make sure if my mic was good, because I know when my mic's horrible, you guys are going to say something. Yeah, I love the Miros, but I can't do 275. I'll have to wait for worn once or twice pair. I'm glad the shoes I actually want are spaced out, Base Maryland says. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, the thing is, like, you don't have to, like, break the bank on, like, sneakers right now. I might need to refresh my stream, Jake B says. Yeah, just force quit the app and see if that works. You know? Just force quit the app and see if that works. If there's a possibility that works. I'm not 100% sure. Raph, can I get an EA to your hat collab says? I know a couple of people were asking me over the weekend if my hat dropped, but it didn't. But the hats will be dropping. I think I'm gonna drop it on Friday. Miro 7's raffle, Sneaker Politics, Kith, feature, and one more equal. I can't remember, Scott G says. So it sounds like Miro 7s are gonna be like a sneakers boutique store drop. Like, I don't think this is gonna be like a Champ Sports. I don't know if they're loaded up on like Champ Sports Flex app. I don't know if they are or not, but it sounds like this shoe is only dropping on like boutique stores and sneakers app. So it sounds like this might be somewhat limited, but I feel like it's still gonna be an easy scoop. Thank you so much, Scott G, for those. You need that Supreme mic, Daily Venom says. Maybe. I mean, I've been having this mic for a minute. So it's more so like I need a new like because it interfaces to my Goal XLR. I need a new a new system for my mic stuff. Morning fam, hope everyone kept all their fingers this weekend. Mike says, can we get a 360 of the hat? Braveheart says, absolutely, bro. Let me grab one. I have boxes of the hats, man. I have a lot. So I haven't really. I have to like take pics of the hats and stuff like that. But like the quality is really, really good on these hats, man. They really are. It's a 5-panel. As you guys can see, it's just a simple black and white. We got right here. You got the sun right there, the Filipino sun right there with my logo R right there. Nice little touch. And then just simple CF on the front. The thing is, what I love about this, it has the puff print. Like, I don't know why I didn't think about the puff print years ago when I started making hats, but obviously, you know, as you create apparel, you learn from it as you kind of go on. But like the puff print kind of sticks, the logo kind of sticks out a bit, like what you normally see on like a lot of like, you know, new era hats. So the quality in the hat is really, really good. You got a black under brim. I was thinking about going with the natural, like the green, but I was like, you know what, I'd end up changing the blank and then decided to go with the black brim, so it doesn't like it's not anything too much. So but other than that, it's just a simple, you know, black and white hat that you guys could basically wear every single day. I mean, that's how it looks like on my head. It is like kind of low-key pre-curved in a sense. But if you want it more curved, you could definitely do that. But I think the more simple, the better. Just so you guys could wear this basically every single day. The hat is amazing, man. It came out very, very, very nice, and I'm glad that you know, a lot of people love it. So I love it a lot, dude. So hopefully you guys love it as well. So double up on the collection family hat. Eddie says, yes, sir, man. Hey, man, listen, dude. If you guys want yourself a hat, like this is literally, I don't really drop a lot of hats. I don't drop a lot of hats. So if you guys want to grab yourself one, I'd really appreciate that. If you guys did support, grab as many as you want. These are going to be widely available. So maybe I'm underestimating you guys much, but like, I feel like these should be an easy scoop overall. We'll do an exclusive access maybe Thursday or something like that for the most part. But like I said, all this money is just going towards the wedding. So like, you know, obviously, you know, there's going to be a couple drops before my wedding, just because, you know, I could get it out the way so it's not as busy, you know, after, because I know I'm going to be super, super busy. So I'm trying to get some of these drops out the way, but I'm still trying to make sure the quality and everything in that sort is up to par, because I don't just want to drop it, you know, something just to drop something. I definitely want to drop something because you guys want it, and the quality and everything about it is really, really good, you know. So, but I haven't dropped the hat in like a year. I think over a year. It's been a while. So hopefully you guys scoop these up and support, man. I'd really, really appreciate that. I think that we're gonna drop them on Friday, early access on Thursday, for anybody that's tapping into the streams, and as well as the Discord group. And yeah, so if you guys want to get yourself one, get your brother, your sisters, your wife, your husbands, whatever the case is, I'd appreciate that, man. Hey, Rap, just got back from Vegas. Nice vibes for sure. I see the strip is getting busy again. I mean, it's always busy, bro. Like, it's busy on the weekends, obviously. You know, I mean, I'm sure 4th of July was packed. Almost every single hotel was lighting up fireworks, bro. Like, it was amazing. It was beautiful. I was seeing all the videos from all my local homies that got the opportunity to watch some fireworks, and it looked amazing, bro. Wish I was here to witness it, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, 4th of July is every single weekend or every single year, so it's not like, you know, I'm missing on a lot of stuff. But what, 4th of July is gonna land on a Sunday next year. So your wife's boyfriend, yeah, buy as many as you guys want, man. You know, I made enough for everybody that wants one, and hopefully you guys go in there and support the movement, man. I'd really appreciate that. Early access for the hat, Benny says. Yes, sir. What up, Benny? What's good, dude? What up? Get it for y'all's husbands chat. Tune says, hey, man, listen, you'll be surprised, bro. I don't know, like Cushy. He's going to get a couple for his lady boys. You feel me? How do the 7s fit, Raph? True to size? You know what? It's been a long time since I purchased an Air Jordan 7. I'm not going to hold you. Like, it's been a very long time since I purchased an Air Jordan 7. And for the most part, for all Jordans, I normally go true to size. Okay? True to size on Air Jordan 7s, right? Anybody in here would say the same thing? Air Jordan 7s, true to size? True to size, right, chat? Right? True to size on Air Jordan 7s. For the most part. What up, Vinny? What's good, dude? Good morning. W Cushy. Facts, bro. Hey, man, listen, there's nothing wrong. You ship to Asia, Cushy says. Hey, man. Ladies, don't forget to grab one for your husband's side piece, Rahu says. You have a work OT all weekend, triple time on Friday, and half Saturday, double time on Sunday, Moonlight says. There we go. Lo, what's up, dude? That's nice little, that's a lot of money, Moonlight. There you go. Love to see it. 7's snug on the ankles, half size up for me. Yeah, true to size on the 7. Someone said ladyboys, Benny says. True to size. Okay, so for the most part, everyone's saying for the Air Jordan 7s, go true to size, which makes a whole lot of sense to go true to size. 100%. I agree with most, for the most part. Definitely go true to size. Okay. For me, like there was one time I went a half size up on the Air Jordan 7s, and I totally regret it. The 7s for sure run a little weird. I've only had maybe 2 pairs of Air Jordan 7s in my lifetime of collecting sneakers, nothing more. Jay the sneaker size says half size up. Really? Jay the sneaker guy is saying half size up? He's saying size up or half size up? I mean, I don't know. You guys believe whatever you guys want to go with. I mean, for the most part, I would say go true to size. 7s and 6 lows, low key run big. Rahu says 7s and 6s. I don't remember 7s running big. Maybe 6s, yes, but not 7s. All depends on your feet. Yes, if maybe Jay has more of a narrow foot. If you have a wider foot, maybe go a half size up. I don't know. It's been a long time since they dropped the 7. I don't think people know their real size. 7s are true to size every time. RX Fly Fishing says, I agree, bro. I absolutely agree. The only time that I said go a half size up was the 11s. That was it. The Air Jordan 11s were like the Gammas. I was like, man, I think I gotta go a half size up. And it was true. Like, I had to go a half size up. Half size up on 7s for me. Your pinky toe will thank you. Half size up for sure. Half size up on the hats or true to size. The hats. Everything's all true to size. I have fat feet, so I always go a half size up, Toon says. There we go. I mean, it's up to you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's totally up to you guys whether or not if you want to go a half size up or true to size. You know, remember, chat, you know your foot more than I know your foot. So if you feel like if you have to go a half size up, that's up to you. You know, listen, how about this? Maybe if you stop by your boutique store, okay, maybe they will have these sitting and maybe you could try them on before you buy them. How about that? Huh? Because there's going to be a lot of boutique stores having these Miro 7s. And they most likely will sit in your store, probably. Maybe bigger size. I wouldn't sleep on the big sizes on the Miro 7s. Maybe, yeah, how about that? Like, I wouldn't sleep on the big sizes on Miro 7s. Buy a few 912s. Jay said where the Jumpman's at, it's kind of digs into the ankle. But, I mean, with these shoes, it takes a little bit of time to break in. Rap, did you hear the Adidas versus Soul Retriever case has been dismissed? I did not. What was I forgot. You got to remind me what the case was about. Was it about like copyrighted or some shit? Is it because like copyrighted reasons for like pictures? Wasn't that the case? Whoever said they always go a half size up, doesn't that mean your size, the size you always get? That's like saying I'm a 9 and I always get a 9.5. Arv says, won't Foot Locker have them also? I didn't see whether if the Flex app got them or not. You know, I didn't really pay attention to it. I just know like JD Sports did not get these 7s, so that's what I'm saying. Like boutique stores, there's raffles out there for these 7s. But other than that, I haven't really seen any other store getting these 7s. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe these are kind of limited. Like, maybe these are kind of limited. Who knows? You feel me? Ooh, these are clean. Hold on. Look at these, chat. Check these out. Air Jordan 10s. March 20th of 2027. You know what's crazy? It's been a while since they dropped the 10. It's absolutely been a while since they've dropped an Air Jordan 10, man. And these are set to drop on March 20th. March 20th of 2027. The last pair of 7s I purchased was the Flint 7s. They were definitely true to size. Pass. I feel like there was a good amount of people that loved the Jordan 10s that they were dropping last year. And like I said, they're making 10s limited, but I feel like slowly but surely some of these Air Jordan 10s are going to be widely available. Had them, don't need them. I'll be grabbing these, Ike says. Super clean colorway, I'll tell you that. Had them back in 05. Glad they don't have the patch on the toe box, Low says. Not bad. Anyone else hit on the Air Max 95 Nicks on kit and still waiting for shipping? For the Air Max 95s, I think they said that shoe wasn't shipping until October, right? Because it's a pre-order. I don't think those are shipping out until like September or something like that. I think so. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's when they said, because you got to realize that it was a pre-order, bro. So you're going to be waiting for a while. Anyone see the Hirachi 2K4s, Sue Birds PEs that are about to drop on Sneakers app? I did not. Big fan of the 10s with stripes, Ike says. What do you think about the J-Tip Bacon Lows? Oh, I did see that. I think it's cool. You feel me? Like, obviously, you know, J-Tip is going to get a lot of noise this holiday season, in my personal opinion, because you have to really think about it, right? Like, Complex Con is coming up in October, so I think that's when he's going to drop his sneaker. He's going to have an early, like, release at his booth to really build up a lot of hype. And it looks like they are dropping, like, the Nike Air, more of the silhouettes. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I wish it was a different silhouette, to be honest. Anyone else received their Kobe draft pack shoe from Nike with clear pieces, tapes resealing the top of your bag? That's what some people were saying, but I think it comes in like that. 10s are comfy. I got the steels and shadows. Need double nickels or Chicago 10s again. 10s are comfortable. You got to break in the 10 though. 10s are very comfortable, but you got to break them in first. Look at this chat. What's going on here at StockX, bro?
If Scott's verified or not, and can you even tell the difference with the naked eye? You might need a CT scanner to find out. Let's see how it works. How does this machine actually even work? How do you operate it? So we got our brand new Travis Scott in there. Let's close it up. Boom. Okay, we're connecting to X-ray source. Let's turn that X-ray on. Okay, tell me, what are we looking at here?
You could just see through the shoe, but it's not giving me that area I want.
Okay.
So I will probably cook this shoe for about 10 minutes, and then we create a reconstruction of that shoe.
We need that 100%. We need to know 1,000%.
Yes,
so
exactly.
let's leave this in here for 10 minutes, right?
Okay.
We just hit this.
Put 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Just optimize and start scanning.
Okay. We'll see you back in 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. Our sneaker has cooked in the CT machine. Let's see if we got cooked or if we're all good.
We'll turn that shoe around, and that shoe is cut in half. And
wow. Okay.
You can see our air unit in there.
Air bubble looks good.
Let's zoom in a little bit more. Get a couple more looks in there. Yeah,
oh, that air bubble's good.
That'll get approved for me. It'll go to our verification team, and they'll verify with our notes saying like it's good to go.
Okay.
Send that to the buyer.
So even after it's gone through the CT scanner, it still goes to a human to check it again. You tell us, how crazy is it that a CT scanner, my pair's good this time, your pair's gonna end up in there next, I'm sure it'll be good too. We'll see you in the next one. Are your Travis Scott?
I wonder like if every shoe goes through that process. What up, South Jersey? What's good, dude? I'm really curious if like every sneaker goes through that type of process where like it gets like scanned like that just to see if the shoe's 100% like fake or not. You know? They still could still reject it. They can. 100% they can. But like it's just interesting to see how that shit works. Can I ask TSA to verify my sneakers? Facts. Every time you go through the machine, probably just hype shoes, Cushy says. Should have had the Grinches in one per size. Not every shoe goes through it. Only really expensive shoes. Even then, I imagine not everyone does. Probably only when they're suspicious it might be fake. I would say, yeah, I agree with something probably like very expensive, like a Dior, maybe like a Red October or something like that. Dude, the thing is, like, imagine you guys seen like a lot of the pairs of like the what up Ghost Rider Jay Bays in the freaking building. Have you guys seen like a lot of like the Red Octobers, how like the strap is like breaking off? Like I'm really curious if like they even still test that out, because like even if you test out the strap of the Red Octobers, bro, that shit's gonna snap off. Like I don't even think they touched that part. They probably put it in that machine. Does it really tell the difference? I don't know. I really don't know. I had a couple of people sent that over the weekend. I'm just like, I don't know. Hey man, listen, I don't work at StockX. I wouldn't really know. We gotta ask that guy Otto that's in here. He was working for StockX for a minute. And he said he got fired.
The Jordan 3s. Yo, check these out. Insane. The J Balvin hit on the back. Let me know, are you guys going with the 4s? Or are you guys going with the 3s? These might be better than the Jordan 3s.
Gotta be a custom, right? That's gotta be a custom, right?
Yo, check these out. Insane. The J Balvin hit on the back. Let me know, are you guys going with the 4s?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yo, I've never seen an iced out Nike box.
What the hell?
Yo, tell me about that.
Alright, so my daughter makes it drenched in diamonds on Insta. It takes about a week to make. Each rhinestone's individually put on.
Okay.
And we're saying it's not done yet, but we're getting there. And we'll probably sell it for 400.
400 bucks for a box? It takes a whole week to put rhinestones in a box, bro.
Just for a Nike box. It's crazy.
400 bucks. Hey man, listen, you guys love your boxes, dude. You guys love your boxes. You get a cool looking box. Takes a week to do. Fuck. 400 bucks plus on top of the shoe, whatever's in there. Maybe a Panda Dunk. Panda Dunk for 40 bucks. Child labor is insane. Child labor. Kobe's hiding at the bins. Bro, this is a beat up freaking Kobe, dude.
This might be the best find of my thrift career. Hitting the shoe section.
What did he say? What did he just say?
This
might be the best find in his thrifting career.
This might be the best find of my thrift career. Hitting the shoe section at the thrift, and I just found a pair of reverse Grinch Kobe's. They are a little beat up, but let's look these up on Sellrays and see if they're real. So far, so good. Let's check the authenticity score. Let's go. How much they want for them? Only a dub? This might be the...
So I'm at the thrift store. Look what they have. They got the Gamma Blue Jordan 11s. Yo, check the back though. Also, check the heel drag.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm sorry. Dude, like... some of y'all be like dragging your shoes, bro. Like... that is like one thing that irks me. Is that when, like, you know how you loosen up the laces, right? You know how people like loosen up the laces and the shoe starts flopping over your heel, dude? Dude, listen, you might as well just like not buy a sneaker, bruh. Like, heel drag is insane. Like how bad that could be. I'm sure this is like the 2013 pair, but even looking at the shoe looks low-key fake. But like, you can't be this like crazy with your sneakers on like to a point where like you're literally dragging the heel of your foot. Like, especially on a Jordan 11. That's big back activity, Rahu says. Why does guy sound baked on every video he does? What did he say? How does he tell? He's like, is that a Jordan 11 at the shelves? Don't get in no fight, Ray says. Pick your feet up, Jerry. If your heels look like that, you need to go a half size down. They're too big. Yeah, probably. But the thing is, like, I don't mind loosening up the laces, but like to a point where like the heels are flopping over them. Like, that's Edgar activities, Tooth says. I could just imagine whoever was wearing these shoes are definitely wearing skinny jeans and like loosen up the laces and wearing like a chrome heart shirt.
Let's check the size tag. Definitely sus. Let's check the carbon fiber. But let me know, would you pay $24 for these?
$24, bro. Look at the 23 in the back. Like, if the shoes are doing this, they're shoving their foot inside the shoe. Maybe the poor guy has a disability. All right, Bluebird. I'm not gonna think that far into it. If your shoe looks like this, they're for sure just like shoving their foot in there and doing the whole this to their heel. Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Sneaker shopping out here in New York City, and look what I found. Nike Pigeon Dunks. You already know I can't afford the real pair, so I'm gonna have to just settle for these.
Bro, what? A viral New York Knicks fan who was caught taking a city trash can. The New York's celebration has reported been fired from the JP Morgan Chase following the backlash. Bro, she stole... That's so wild, bro. Rami with the wig ain't fooling anybody. Is crazy. Yo, you guys are wild, bro. The worst bag management I've heard. Bro, that's so crazy, bro. She gonna dump the trash and just gonna take the trash can because what? Dude, like, you could just spray paint a trash can like orange and blue. Shout outs to Trey for the 2.
@TreyVeno333 donated $2.
What's up, Kevin? What's good, dude? She got fired. Sensation had fined her thousands. She returned it. Now Sensation is raffling off 5 of 10, Mike says. Heard she had to return the trash can as well. I mean, yeah. I mean, with the amount of backlash she probably got, like, she just spilled the trash on the sidewalk and then took the trash can. Like, for what? Is there a video on this? There's got to be a video of her dumping the trash. That's so wild, bro.
I'm getting scammed.
Oh, look, it's Ike's girl, bro.
Stop it. You've never seen these before. Sign.
Bro, SneakerCon's coming out here in Vegas next week, Saturday. Play stupid games and stupid prizes. Is there a video? I gotta find it. I gotta find it, bro. Let me find it. So I'm assuming trash can, New York, trash can, stolen. Trash, New York trash can. I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Found it. Oh, bro. I just don't get it. Like, why would you want to take a trash can home? Like, what are you going to do with that? Like, legit. Like, what are you going to do with that? Any boutiques I should check out in Manhattan, Kevin says. It's a dumpster fire turned into a human. Someone cheering that thing on, Drew says. It's like the last thing I would steal from like anything that's downtown, out there in downtown New York, bro. Like, is a trash can. Shout outs to Trey for the 2.
Arroba Treyveno333 donated $2. She shaped like the penguin from old Batman movie.
Did she really lick Chama Boy Trey for the 2? She shaped like the penguin from an old Batman movie. Did she really lose her job though? Was that like a true story where she lost her job? A JP Morgan Chase executive. She was an executive? Was fired after a viral video showed her dumping trash out of the Knicks themed public trash can and taking the can during the Knicks championship parade in New York City. She lost her freaking job, bro. She was a JP Morgan Chase executive, bro. Damn. If she's that dumb, she deserves to lose her job. That's wild. Yeah, she lost her job over a freaking trash can. How'd you imagine that? Like, how'd you get fired? I stole a trash can. You stole a what? Yeah, I stole a trash can. Like, winning the finals will make you make your city do some dumb stuff. Obviously, she made 6 figures as an exclusive executive to lose it all on that viral video. Dude, not even on a video, bro. Just like, dog, she lost her job for stealing a trash can. They didn't, like, her job didn't give her no warnings like this. Like, she said, nope, we don't tolerate the actions. And she just lost her job. That's wild. You stole empty boxes, Gaji says. She can go apply at depth of that's in wild. Correction, popcorn bucket. How do you get fired on stealing boxes, Craig? Gaji says. That's wild, bro. She was a JP Morgan Chase executive. Popcorn bucket. Now she's not going to be able to get hired anywhere because that video was viral, Shadow says. I mean, eventually viral videos, you know, die down. Viral videos end up dying down, and eventually she'll probably find a job. She probably won't even put the JP Morgan, like, you know, on her resume. If the Cowboys were to win a Super Bowl, I believe that would be much worse than Knicks fans. I don't know, bro. Seeing the actions and what we've seen, what the New York fans are capable of, I don't know, bro. I don't know. New York Knicks fans are gonna be. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. How do you get fired on your day off? Chef Roosevelt says. She won't be making the same amount of money though. South Jersey says probably not. I mean, like I said, I'm not praying for anyone else's downfall, but like she obviously, what was that saying that someone said earlier? It's like you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's basically what she did. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, bro. You know, my last boss used to say that shit, bro. Waiting on her food review channel to kick off. Just changed her hair color. Wear contacts, she'll be all right. Why do New York and LA act like that? I mean, I don't even think it has to do with the like city sometimes, but I just think it's just the people. And like nowadays, everyone just wants a click farm, bro. That's what it is. Like people want a real quick click.
Opening my last birthday present.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Alright, I think I'm done watching these videos, bro. Executive made a child's decision. Love the Friday reference. Shouts to all the potheads in the chat. They act like they stand out among the millions. People don't know how to act right anymore. Well, dude, it's just like people want clicks, bro. They want, you know, when they want some clicks. Doing stupid things, they just want some clicks. That's normally how it goes nowadays. You know how many rage baiters are there out there, bro? There's a lot. People like to rage bait as well. People absolutely love to rage bait. People think it makes them look tough. You guys are wild, bro. Some of the comments you guys are saying are crazy. She can work for a sanitation company. I know a guy or two, Frank says. Those 13 would have been a collab. South Jersey said, anyone see the reloadable fireworks? No, I did not. Everyone wants to go viral nowadays. These days, I Wear Brick says. Only thing she clicks is the order now on Uber Eats, Boboso says. She pulled a Craig. How the F she got fired on her day off, Rahu says. Like I said, man, for clicks, that's normally how it goes. You want a quick click, and then you get fired for it. But the thing is, she wasn't obviously filming. It was other people that were filming around her. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I only use bait for fishing and women, Cushy says. Oh, we know, Cushy. We know. We absolutely know, my guy. We absolutely freaking know. Hey, did you guys see, like, this little girl that went viral because, like, because her shoes separation? I seen this over the weekend. I thought this was adorable. And then Jordan Brand ended up sending her and her dad, like, a bunch of sneakers.
Weeks ago, my daughter lost one of her favorite shoes. Thankfully, Jordan was kind enough to send her a special box.
They end up sending them a whole ass care package.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Why is it not opening?
Some samples, bro.
Take this out, Dad. Look.
Dang.
Yeah, Jordan Brand had definitely hooked it up for her for sure.
It's 3. Pick the big one up. Right there. A heart.
Straight up, dude. Got some samples from Jordan Brand.
Oh, wow. A few weeks ago, my daughter.
That's dope. I thought that was really, really cool. Now that's the kind of video you want to go viral. Sword over Bluebird says. Yeah, start them young, bro. Start them young. I want those ones when they come out. That was definitely cool. I think I've seen a couple videos like this before where Jordan Brand, like, you know, gifts, you know, some families and stuff like that. I screamed like that when Mexico lost yesterday. You scream like that when Mexico lost yesterday, Tanene says. But if a grown man UPS orders gets messed up, Nike does nothing. Jordan Rex says. But if a grown if a grown man UPS order gets messed up, Nike does nothing. Jordan Rex says. I mean, at least you could possibly get your money back. I mean, that's the worst case scenario if anything happens to your shoe. What do you expect? What do you expect? Like, anything that happens to your sneakers, bro? Like, Jordan Brand's got to replace every single one of them. Am I doing a live stream on USA today? I think so. Last time the stream was really good. The game's not until 5 o'clock, but yes, I think I will go live for the USA game today, chat. I think I'll go live later today for the USA game. I have to, dude. Like, this is gonna be a big game for the US, bro. It really is. Like, today's game, Spain and Portugal. I'm definitely gonna be watching that as well, for sure. Like, that is not a game that I'm going to miss. That's at noon. Today's games are gonna be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it for sure. Thing is, dude, I was pretty bummed. Yeah, 5 p.m. PST, that's 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll go live like maybe 30 minutes before the game starts. But these games are gonna be really, really good. I'm definitely looking forward to the Portugal and Spain game. Like, I really am. Like, that's gonna be crazy. So we'll see. I got Spain. Not gonna lie. I gave Argentina the run over their money. Also, like, Spain putting belt to ass. Tanene says, yeah, I'm gonna be watching my boy iShow Speed stream while I watch the game. What are your thoughts on them canceling on the red cards? Honestly, I don't know. Like, I can't really talk on it, on like them canceling the red cards. I can't talk on it because I haven't watched, you know, soccer long enough to really, you know, complain about it. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Man, today ain't a big game. Who has the USA? US beat Belgium is but we played trash teams so far. I mean, it's still a big game, bro. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be a good game as well. Did you see the Argentinian fans telling iShow Speed to go back home when he's from America? Yeah, I didn't see that. I'm surprised Kai got a shoe with Nike, but Speed hasn't, Low says. I'm sure that he's had offers, Low. Like, we don't know, but I'm sure he's had offers, but maybe it just doesn't make any sense for him. You know, maybe he's waiting for the right one. I don't know. Shouldn't have been a red card. There he says, good morning, brother. What up, Rocket? What's good, dude? Canada knocked. Mexico knocked. Will USA keep the North America alive? Find out next time on Dragon Ball's forehead. DHS2, shut up. Yeah, dude, like, the thing is, like, of course, like, it doesn't matter who USA goes against, dude. It's still a big game for the USA, dude. You know, it's a knockout round. You don't get 2 for 1. Like, you don't go for, like, the, you know, best 2 out of 3. It's like one game and then you're gone if you lose. So it's a big game regardless. It's a big game regardless. This is not, you know, this is not best of 7, best of 4, best of 3, or whatever the case is. Like, it's a winner go home. Like, BS story, no way her shoes aged in a year. BS story, no way her shoes aged in a year, Scott G says. I mean, she's a kid, bro. She's probably wearing her shoes all the time, Scott G. Like, what do you mean? Like, you talking about the little girl story? Bro, she's a little kid. She probably wears her shoes all the time. And it's a toddler shoe, so you know the quality's not as good. That's true, but y'all can't argue. We played trash team so far. Today is a big game. It's a win or go home, bro. You know, I don't know what else to say. I stand with 2, Deadly Venom says. Motherfuckers have so much doubt for the team they rooting for, Tanene says. I mean, I get it. But, I mean, she's just a kid, bro. I mean, I don't know. Speed don't need Nike to make his own shoes. Speed merch sells out less than a minute every time he drop tees, Collie Green says. Yeah, I show Speed, bro. Like, people would be surprised how much these streamers actually make, bro. Like, I show Speed, he makes a good amount of money, bro. And especially the fact that especially with the FIFA stuff, like, dude has a contract with Fox News for him to stream the game and just be in the face for it. Like, shit's insane. Like, I'm sure he's probably looking for a really good deal to make his own sneaker. I'm surprised. I'm sure Adidas probably maybe threw him an offer, but he probably just doesn't. You know, like, even think about it too. Like, he's probably gotten offers from, like, different, like, streaming platforms, but just declines it. Maybe. Like, I'm sure he could make millions and millions of dollars off, like, Twitch or, like, Kick or, like, you know, other streaming platforms, but he chooses YouTube. You know, like, that dude's making millions, bruh. Especially in this World Cup. Like, I promise you guys this. His stream today is going to be insane. Like, if you don't tap in with iShowSpeed, like, he obviously streams a lot of most of the games, but, like, dude, if you watch today's game, dude, he's pushing, like, crazy numbers within, like 2.5 hours of him streaming the game. Like, shit's wild, bro. I think he's like, I'm pretty sure he's going to be pushing, like, 300,000 viewers on just one stream. Like, imagine how many companies, these streaming companies, are probably offering him millions of dollars to stream on that platform. He just chooses not to. Shit's wild, bro. He would do a shoe with Adidas and call them speedrunners, Tyler says. Jordan Henderson came from Vibes and a broken arm. Crazy Brazil and Mexico lost yesterday. I know. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, it's just win or go home. You know, it could be anybody's game. Like guy who was tagged by Complex in the post. It's a rich man's daughter, Dean says. Look at who's tagged by Complex in their post. It's a rich man's daughter. I'd rather tune in on Rafi collection show, Big Ron's Kick says. He has over $500 million contract with Twitch alone. He really doesn't have any more deals. It's not always about money for people. Yeah, no, for sure. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong. Like, more upsets incoming. Yeah, I would probably say I would see like some of the upsets happening. I don't really mind seeing it. Like, I'm not like the craziest soccer fan, but it's nice. As long as it's a good game, that's all that really matters. You know, I don't watch Speed. I only watch Raf. Ravia Elmar says, I appreciate it. Owner of Carpet Company, Dean says. Listen, it's a nice little video. I thought I'd share it. If you guys don't like it, I get it. But, I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is, bro. I'm not going to judge a little kid, bro, happy about or being, crying over a sneaker. I get it. But, I don't know. I think it's a wholesome video, I tell you that. Owner of Government, what up, Pew Pew? Crazy if you don't know soccer, Air Ace says. I mean, this is really my first time. You guys definitely put me on the World Cup. I'll be watching it more in the future, especially outside of the World Cup stuff. Nike bring back the Cherrywood Jordan 16 for his little girl, and the old heads base Maryland says. What up, Pew Pew? What up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. I like it just fine, but she's rich, Dean says. Yeah, but who would have known that, they got contacted, by Jordan Brand. This chat doesn't like Nigel giving to kids either. Ike says. People getting mad at little kid getting sneakers, Frank says. Yeah. I've never really watched soccer, Lo says. I would watch a live stream of Raph playing basketball, Deli Venom says. Maybe the kid shoes were handed me downs and they're probably old, Big Ron's Kick says. These people just jealous they don't get care packages. No, I mean, it's whatever, bro. I thought I'd just share a nice little wholesome video. Now watch parents start telling their kids to cry so Nike can send them the care package, Define says. Not really surprised Brazil hasn't been relevant since 2002, and Mexico just won a knockout round since 86. She's rich, but that shoe hasn't came out since 01. Nigel getting tax breaks, you mean, DH says? He could afford the shoes. Yeah, but he could definitely afford the shoes, but at the end of the day, it's like, Jordan Brand, reached out. I mean, it's not like he forcibly, did the video I'm sure he probably just kind of tried to get his attention. He thought it was a cute video of his kid crying over some sneakers. She's a sneakerhead, and then just got lucky that Jordan Brand just reached out to them. It's not the kids' fault. It's the parents are rich. Kids are still kids. Ike says, what is this 13, Raph? This is the Wings 13. Air Jordan 13 Wings. These are currently set to drop on July 24th. July 24th. Are you feeling like a brick right now? Should put a mic on when you're playing basketball and stream a game, Tyler says. I mean, I'm not going to be doing all that extra stuff, bro. Having like a mic on the court. I don't know. I'm going to do all that, bro. I'm sure he did the videos so he can get Nike to make the shoes again. It's been too long, Base Maryland says. New 13s, yes, they look like black hats. They definitely look like black hats. Someone said, I remember when Frank sent me this, he called them the Chrome Heart 13s. They want those 250. You mess with the black hat 13s, Raph. Benny says, these ones are nice. I mean, they're not for me. I mean, they're still a nice shoe. What are you dropping the hats? I think I'm dropping them on Friday. I think I'm dropping them on Friday for the hats. So if you guys want to snag yourself a hat support, I'd really appreciate that. I think I'm dropping them Friday. Those were the 15s little girls had, right? Yeah, she had like some Jordan 15s, yeah. And then they had some soul separation. Who knows, man? Maybe like he bought them as when she was a kid, or maybe he's like he bought them and had them for years, and then just waited until he finally had his kid, and then finally got the opportunity to break them out. I mean, and then they just had some soul separation. Feel me? So who knows, bro? Like I said, she's just a kid. The hat matches the shoe. Absolutely. Jordan 16, Cherry Woods. She had base, Maryland says. What's your older, let me ask y'all this. What's your older, like, oldest, not like Jordan, like, because we all know, because we've asked this question before, but what's your guys' oldest Nike shoe? Your oldest Nike shoe, not Jordan, Nike shoe. Rafi, what is your pick on where LeBron will play? I think he's going to announce his retirement. He's going to go somewhere. He's going to retire there. Either Cleveland or Miami is my guess, bro. I could be wrong, but I mean, if it's taken this long, maybe he's analyzing some of the other teams. I don't know. Maybe we go in for a loop. He goes to OKC. I don't know. That's my picks. Is that Miami, Cleveland, he announces his retirement tour, or he goes to some like random ass team that no one would have expected. That's how I look at it. Like I could like legit, like it's gonna like throw a lot of people off. I think his announcement, if it's not his retirement tour to Cleveland or Miami, then it's gonna be a whole ass different team, and it's gonna like, what the heck? We're like, what? Like that's how everyone's gonna give reactions. Be like, okay, it's either it's oh it makes sense, or it's like, what? That's my opinion on LeBron. That's the only way. He's only gonna sign to a 1-year deal, and that's it. And then he'll probably go retire somewhere else. I don't know, but you think LeBron? Yeah. I mean, he's gonna say this is gonna be my last year. Absolutely. You got to think about this, Kirk. Right? Like, he has a contract with Nike, a lifetime contract with Nike. Right? His brands are gonna want him to do that. Like, especially for Nike, like. Nike probably has somewhere in his contract be like, when you retire, you got to let us know before. Like, we want you to have this, like, we're going to do like this whole, like, they're going to do it, bro. They're absolutely going to do that for him. Like, there's no way. And I promise you, this is going to happen. Like, people are going to be hyped over LeBron sneakers. Just wait for it, bro. When he's going to drop like certain sneakers for his retirement year, like, Nike's absolutely going to do something for him. He has a lifetime contract with Nike. Of course, they're going to do something with him for him. Make it limited. Make people want to buy them, which is going to happen. There was a couple LeBrons already this year that were pretty limited that people were buying. So they're going to do the same thing for LeBron. He's going to have certain like shoes drop. People are going to buy them because it's his last year. Most likely going to sell out. Like, it's going to happen, dude. So I'm sure he's going to have nobody cares about LeBron shoes. Okay, if he drops something limited, people are going to buy them. Especially the last sneaker that he will wear, like, of his last game, people will buy them. He's a lifetime contract with Nike. Like, I'm sure he's probably going to do something. He's going to announce it. And that's just if he does, right? Like, that's why I'm saying there's going to be two different reactions. It's going to be like, oh my gosh, what? Or literally like, oh, this makes sense. He's retiring as a Miami Heat or a Cleveland Cavalier, bro. Like, it's either or. Like, it's going to happen. It's either or. Like, if I would guess, like, some of the teams that I feel like these are the teams other than Miami or Cleveland where he's going to go. Okay? If it was for me to get like very surprised, like, oh, what? These are some of the teams that I feel like he could possibly go where it will surprise a lot of people. Okay, which this is hypothetically, not saying that it's going to happen. Like I said, hypothetically. Okay. OKC, Warriors, okay, the New York Knicks, the 76ers. There was one more team that I had in mind. Because he wants to be on a really good, like a contender team in Denver. Like, those are some of the teams I was thinking about. Like, if he wanted to go to a really a contender team, like if he wants to, like, you know, make a nice little run, Those are some of the teams that I feel like if he's technically ring chasing, like, then those are some of the teams that I'd feel like he would go to, and maybe the Spurs. I don't know. I'm just saying hypothetically. Like, just saying hypothetically, like, a team where, like, huh? Like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? Like, one of those reactions. I don't know, that Minnesota Timberwolves would be crazy. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? If he said, you know, LeBron James signing with the Minnesota Timberwolves, a 1-year deal, you know, 80 million. I don't know. Some shit like that. Well, like, there was a lot of rumors. Like, I just feel like the only reason why I feel like the Warriors got cut off, just because he wanted to play with AD, supposedly. Like, and the Wizards are not willing to trade, you know? Because, like, think about it, like, the Wizards just got DeAndre Ayton, didn't they? And now they got DeAndre Ayton and they got AD. Like, do you think he goes to the Wizards and then he plays for that team? I mean, they got Trae Young. He'll be playing with Trae Young, AD, DeAndre Ayton, and they got a couple young players, star players out there that have been hooping. Like, does he go to the Wizards, right? That's like one of those things where, like, huh? Like, Wizards? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad team. You got Trae Young. You got Trae Young, AD, and, you know, you got a couple young players around that. You got DeAndre Ayton, like, right? Like, I don't know. Wolves wouldn't surprise me if he'd be a great fit. Absolutely, he would, especially with some of the players that they have. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the Wizards. He 100% wants to play with AD. 100%. If he can't get AD with Stephen Curry, he might as well just go to him. Imagine that, dude. You know how much criticism that he would get? Like, you know how many LeBron haters be like, LeBron just want to follow MJ's footsteps. LeBron just wants to follow the MJ footsteps. Listen, it's going to happen. He wears the number 23. He goes to the Wizards. Everyone's like, oh, LeBron wants to be MJ. Eventually, LeBron has to pay the price to go and see Nike says. I don't know. Maybe he goes to Boston. I don't know. Shit. I promise you this, that, like, if the Celtic fans get LeBron, hypothetically, if they get LeBron, Celtic fans are going to celebrate. Just imagine LeBron goes to the New York Knicks. Ayton as a bench player on the Wizards. Yeah, I don't think he's going to start. Because you already have AD there. So he's probably going to come off the bench. But or maybe they just get Ayton because they're ready to trade AD. Who freaking knows, bro? I don't know. I don't think that will happen, though. I'm just saying hypothetically, though. Like, there's no way that he goes to the New York Knicks. But like I said, that would be like, dude, New York Knicks fans would go crazy. Especially, you know what's going to be so funny? Where, like, if LeBron goes to a certain team, it's going to be probably a team where, like, people already hated on him. And be like, oh my God, LeBron James. We got LeBron James. All I know, MJ would have never played with Larry Bird, Frank says. No, if LeBron becomes Celtics, I'm a Laker fan until he's gone. That's not gonna happen, Ike. There's no way that you be a Laker fan if he goes to the Celtics. Like, what? There's no way that happens, bruh. That you do that. Celtics always make the playoffs, but traded their one player who got them there last year. SMH Collie says, I don't know why people want LeBron on their team. Lakers had a legit team and couldn't do shit. That's just me, but it's true. He gonna end up on the Suns, too, says. MJ did play with Larry Bird, Bob Oso says. I just realized I dislike LeBron more than I dislike the Lakers. So crazy. I'll become a WNBA fan because she says, dude, you're not going to be mad at that. Stop it. Like, why would you be mad if LeBron goes on your team? So the logic is that you rather have Paul George, who is going to be the next LeBron after LeBron retires, Brunson. It's going to be Jokic, baby. He gonna leave Luka like that. Still got a lot of star players right now, dude. You got Luka, you got Jokic, you got a lot of players. Anybody would want LeBron, bro. I promise you, dude. Especially on the shitty teams. All I know is not going to be a bull. Braun has too many lights on him, which puts pressure on the team. Tell me I'm wrong, Tooth says. Yeah, like he's not like he's taking a lot of money away from teams. Like he's willing to like obviously take that pay cut to be on a contender team. Like if LeBron's on your team, your team got better. Like it didn't get worse. You know, like I feel like everyone has this narrative about LeBron, but like, dude, if LeBron was on your team, he's gonna make your team better. It's not gonna be worse. If Bron goes to the Spurs, they're winning, Bob Oso says. And the thing is, LeBron doesn't have to do much, bro. Like, he really doesn't. LeBron be hooping when he's in his 40s. He got better, but with luggage. I guess it just depends how you want your team to look. Do you want your team to win or have at least a run, depending who's on your team, or do you just want to just rely on the young players and then you wait like, 5 to 10 years until they're finally good? It like I said, it's up to y'all. LeBron is a cancer to every team he goes. See, I agree with me. Too, people only agree with you because people just don't like LeBron. That's it. That's the only people that are agreeing with you are LeBron haters. That's it. Canada and France basketball is today, Bears Maryland says. Go chase a ring somewhere else, Cushy says. Yeah, but hypothetically, Cushy, if LeBron came to your city and then helped you guys win a ring, then you wouldn't have been saying shit, and your little ass would be at the fucking parade. The amount of money that bro will be asking for, no, I want younger, PJ says. Every team he's went to also won a championship, Tanene says. Facts. Cleveland, Miami, Lakers, every team, 100%, every team that he's went to is won a championship at least once. He doesn't do anything at all. Bro doesn't even play defense. Bro, you guys say that about NBA players in general. Y'all be saying that every time about the NBA. Nobody plays defense nowadays. Everyone's just shooting up threes, Raph. Literally. Y'all said that about NBA in general before some of y'all started watching because the New York Knicks are in the final, dude. Like, that's literally what a lot of people used to say in here. No one watched the NBA. because a bunch of floppers and nobody plays defense and everybody be chucking up threes. Literally. I'm on silent project when we talk sports in this chat, Snowbird says. No, it's not even that people are getting on my skin, bro. Like, it's just like people be flip-flopping about like sports sometimes, bro. It's like a fact. People be flip-flopping about sports all the time in here. Especially about the NBA. 100% about the NBA. People be flip-flopping, bro. Dude, like I said, dude, like this is the most I've seen this chat watch NBA when the New York Knicks was in this finals, dude. Like, this is the most. And people wanted to stay silent and just pretend they didn't say what they said about the NBA like months ago or like a year ago. The collection family hats, I think I'm dropping them on Friday. Why people hate LeBron so much? Jenny wants to know. Is there a real reason why people hate LeBron? I don't know. There's never a real reason, honestly. The only reason why people just don't like him because they just say he messed up the entire game of basketball. That's all I hear. Or he flops too much, or they just hate him. Most of these flip powers are your friends. This is hilarious. Keep Me Lay says. Everybody here is my friend, bro. Like, everyone's a family in here, dude. What you think? And if you're going to talk smack about some people in the chat, make sure you spell your right. I dislike Braun because he a team jumper, Tooth says. If you're a Celtics fan, you have a legit reason to hate LeBron, just like the Lakers. F them both. I hate the way he tries to keep the that hairline, let it go. His highlights are literally arguing with the Raspro. His hell is on ego filled, Eddie's V World says. So you're saying there are no stars that played in the bubble. Only thing I don't like about LeBron is that there's a party in a hole. Definitely a typo. Don't call me out. Damn. I had to give you crap, bro. I had to give you crap. There's definitely people in here that just wake up to hate and think just because they put in ha 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 behind it, it's a joke. Snowbird says. This is a real for a second. LeBron was so good that he took a big three Celtics to 7 games by himself, like says. Boston respects MJ and Kobe, not hate. You don't treat me like family at all? Oh, I'm sorry. Bro spams the ha ha for real. Ha 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 ha. LOL. LeBron James talked too much trash while he was with Cleveland. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want him to do? Cushy, you want him to dab you up? Said good game every time. He stay 8 years with the Lakers. Cousin says LeBron changed the game. I love. I'm gonna always hate. Yeah, that's fine. Listen, like I said, I'm not saying that I was never a LeBron hater. I was a LeBron hater at one point just because it's the competitive of the game, right? Like, but like some of y'all just be hating just to hate the man. Y'all definitely don't love for all the millionaires. Pew Pew says. Yo, Cushy, let me ask you this realistically, bro. Cushy, let me ask you this, Cushy. as a you're a Boston Celtic fan, right? So like in reality, like what do you rank the Boston Celtics this season, this upcoming season? Like what do you rank them at, like in the East? Do you think they're still the best team in the East? Do you think they're number 3, number 4, number 2? Like what do you think? Like what do you rank? What do you rank Boston? He called people poor after he got sent home. It's funny, Cushy, that like you hate on LeBron, right? But like you had one of probably your star player, Jason Tatum, to set out in Game 7. LeBron would never, bro. Celtics 5th. I'm only a full-time Celtics and SGA hater. Shoutouts to Snowcone for the 49-month
MJ
re-up.
is the GOAT, just like the collection family.
MJ's the GOAT, just like the collection family. Shout out my boy Snowcone for the 49-month re-up. I appreciate that, Snowcone. Thank you so much for the 49-month re-up. Top 5, Cushy says. Okay. Top 5. Shout out my boy Snowcone. Thank you so much for the 49-month re-up. Like I said, just on paper, bro. Just on paper. I don't think Embiid is going to play the whole season, though. Brad Stevens not done yet, so I don't know. You guys got Mike Conley. What else you guys get? Tatum should have left Boston, not Brown. Didn't Celtics lose their best player? Bob also says. Tatum not going to risk his career, Cushy says. Tatum not going to risk his career. Played on one leg and got buckets. Tatum would never. I played on one leg and got buckets. Tatum would never. Frank, what are you talking about, bro? Celtics fans agreeing with me. JB is better. Tanene says. Let me ask you Boston fans in here. Who would you guys rather have? Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown? You see Darren Peterson in Summer League. Didn't he Peterson, he signed with the Utah Jazz, didn't he? Or no, he signed did he sell with the Wizards? No, he signed with the Wizards, I think. Darren Peterson, no, he signed with the Wizards. JV can't go left. Look at Cushy just hating because he ain't in on his team anymore. Give me JB all day. Brown. Rather have Jaylen Brown. Look at Cushy. Look at Cushy, bro. He just hating on Jaylen Brown because he ain't on his team anymore. Brown is better. He plays both sides of the ball. Brown is better. JB better. He plays both sides of the ball at an elite level, Monte says. Yeah, I wish Snake Spence was here. I wish Yeti was here. Round not getting close. If Tatum can't carry to the second seed like Tatum did, then we know who's really better, Tanene says. Everyone knows ball, but couldn't make it past high school ball, Bob also says. I mean, you can know the knowledge of basketball. Feel me? Wasn't saying that shit when he was on the team. Not hating all facts, Cushy. You're just mad, bro. You go ahead. This man Cushy, watch during mid-season, he's gonna be praising Paul George. I got the 76ers ahead of the Celtics with JB averaging 50 against them this season. I mean, bro, even Jason, the thing is, like, Jason Tatum wasn't even, like, playing, like, majority of the season last season. and they were still ranked really, really high without him. You know what I mean? Like, you have to remember that. Jason Tatum didn't come back until what, after All-Star weekend, I believe. I think, or maybe a little bit before that, and he was like getting a little bit of reps. But even that, like, the Boston Celtics were still ranked, what, number 2 or 3 or some shit like that without him. Come on, bro. That bald ass Derek White was hooping. Him, Brown. Tatum just came back from an injury. Brown had to step up this season. Tatum at 100% is better. JV ain't worth the contract. All right, we'll see how they perform this season. Hold on. So in the East, bro, Celtics came out being number 2 in the East, dude. Number 2. And how many games did he only played 16 games, bro. 16. $16 games, chat. Won 16 games during the 2 a.m. NBA season, including 13 regular victories. So he's only lost 3 games out of the 16 games that he played and 3 playoff wins with the Boston Celtics. Boston was supposed to miss the playoffs last year. How'd that go? Cushy. Boston was supposed to miss the playoffs last year. How'd that go? Yeah, they were ranked number 2. Bro, what are you talking about? They were ranked number 2. Jason Tatum only played 16 games last season. And they were ranked number 2. Isn't that the whole point? Wasn't that the whole point? Your team was still really good without Jason Tatum. You had Jaylen Brown, Derek White as your 2 best players on your team. Still ranked number 2 in the East. Without Jason Tatum. If Jason Tatum plays majority of the season this season, you got Derek White, Paul George, Jason Tatum. If they're ranked, if you're saying top 5, if they're ranked under 5, that speaks volume. That speaks that Jaylen Brown was the factor of that team. But that's not the point, Cushy. That's not the point, bro. The point is that we're talking about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. That's our point. Like, no one really cares whether if they made playoffs or not. We're talking about our conversation about the whole Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown situation. Like, who would you rather have at that point? Like, all I'm saying is that, like, if Jason Tatum is healthy majority of the season and if they're ranked under 5, ranked under 5, then that kind of speaks like volume that Jaylen Brown was the main factor of that team. I mean, he did get Finals MVP whenever you guys did win that chip a couple years back. No, we're not talking about them not making the playoffs. Like, literally what we're talking about here, Cushy, is who would you rather have, is JT or Jaylen Brown, is what we're talking about. But you're saying you rather have JT than Jaylen Brown, which that's fine if that's who you know what I mean? We're not talking about, oh, people didn't see us, or no one's saying that you guys weren't going to make the playoffs or anything like that. Like, I said that you guys would be ranked maybe like 5 or 6. I don't think the team was horrible. Like, because there's not much competition in the East and how it is in the West. Like, no one's talking about whether if they're going to make it to the playoffs or not, bro. That was literally not the conversation. Our conversation is, would you rather, as Boston fans, that was my question, would you rather have JT or Jaylen Brown? I'm not saying that JT is a horrible player. He's still good. He's averaging more than 20 points a game. But all I'm saying is that, like, Boston Celtics traded Jaylen Brown to the 76ers to get Paul George, a guy that literally helped you guys win the playoffs, and you guys were still ranked number 2 without Jason Tatum. Is all I'm saying. Seasons are different. You could definitely go off that, though, because Jason Tatum didn't play majority of the season. All I'm saying is that, like, Jaylen Brown is a huge factor of that team. If you, bro, like, you lose Jason Tatum, which is obvious. I'm not saying that he wasn't an important piece of the team. I mean, I would probably think that if they had a healthy Jason Tatum, they'd probably get number 1. They'd probably be the best team in the East. But the fact that you got ranked number 2 without one of your best players on your team that was out majority of the season, and you still ranked number 2, speaks that Jaylen Brown is a huge factor of that team, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, he's only played 16 games, which is not a lot of games, bro. It's not even like a quarter of the season. Yeah, but like I said, there's probably things that we don't know, right? There's probably things that we don't know that goes in that locker room, you know. Who freaking knows, dude? Obviously, he had high expectations this season because there was no Jason Tatum, you know what I mean? This is why JB left, never got the credit and the respect he deserved, Tanene says. I think so, too. There's got to be something in those lines where, like, he probably wasn't happy about, and I get it, bro. I totally get it, bro. Right? Like, even when Boston Celtics got rid of Drew Holiday, bro, I was really surprised about that. Like, I feel like he was one of the core reasons why your defense was really good. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what happens. Every single year is different, right? Like, every single year is different. Every single year is different. But I just think it speaks volume whenever you have a guy that played majority of the season and then he still helps you get you ranked at number 2 in the East. Like, that's pretty freaking impressive, bro. Like I said, I still thought they were still going to make the playoffs without Jason Tatum. I still think they had a really good bench. I still think they had a really good role. Some of the players on their team had really good roles on their teams, and I was like, maybe they'll get ranked number maybe 5 or 6. But, like, I was not expecting getting ranked number 2. Like, that shit's pretty impressive, bro. JB arguing with Stephanie was a distraction. We love us some Drew and Conrad, Tony, no offense. I think you like any team that's in Portland, bro. So because we're over luxury cap, they had to move players because she says. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see what next season ends up being. You know, because a lot of these other teams are still going to keep getting better. I think, you know, like I think Magic, Detroit. I mean, who knows about Cleveland? They could be another like regular season team again, being number one. So, am I watching Raw tonight? Absolutely, I am. Mr. Chung for the 48-month re-up.
Lakers.
Lakers, Mr. Chung says. Again, y'all talking basketball. The decisions on being traded had nothing to do with basketball. Pretty much big fan of my actual home teams. Conrad Tony says. Yeah, I feel it, bro. Tell business I don't take it serious because she says. Raw gonna be good tonight. Absolutely, bro. I'll be watching it for sure. Bro, all right, chat. I think that's it for me today, dude. Nice little happy Monday. I think LeBron's gonna make his announcement today. I have a feeling that he is. I think today's the day. I think today's the day that LeBron makes his final decision where he goes, and we'll see what happens, bro. I think it's gonna be a good one. So we'll see. But anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Happy freaking Monday. I know nothing's really going on. But hopefully, you know, things start to pick up very, very soon. Some are always slow, but anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I appreciate it. Portugal, Spain, you guys give me your predictions. Should be a really good game. That's going to be at noon. Then we'll probably stream the U.S. game later this afternoon. All right, I think that's the plan. USA. All right, please come by, say what's up, hang out with us during the USA game. If you're rooting for USA, please come by. It should be a really, really good stream. I'm excited about it. Please stop by and say what's up or hang out. You know, grab your beer, drink, whatever the case is. Hang out. Come chat with us. We'll be live later this afternoon for the USA Portugal game. Or Belgium, excuse me. Is it Belgium? Yeah, Belgium. Sorry, Portugal. So I'll see you guys later this afternoon. Please stop by and say what's up, chat. All right. Really do appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys later. Have a good morning. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Have a good morning. I'll see you guys later. Peace.